3 things are necessary. The first is to get a taste of being present. The second is to invite the present into your life. That is, to be present in daily life. The third is to remain present. For the first part, learning and practicing Breema bodywork and the 9 principles of harmony help you. You discover that you are not just a head walking around on 2 legs, wearing a name tag. You have an opportunity to actually taste that there is a body, to taste that you are breathing. To support having a taste, you connect to the fact that the body breathes. The body has weight. As you experience these, your mind becomes less occupied, more available to you, more with the body. Because otherwise, you are always thinking. You are always lost in thought, even when you think you're not thinking. By connecting to your breath and weight, you have a chance to see there are thoughts, but they are not me. You and the process of thinking are not the same thing. You are wearing clothes, but you are not your clothes. You know that because you put them on in the morning and you take them off at night. You get in and out of your car. That's how you can tell that your car is not you. You go in and out of your house, so you can see that you're not your house. But thoughts are tricky. You don't see that you went into one and came out and entered another thought, because you have been thinking all the time, mechanically, habitually. The process just goes on by itself. But to taste, to actually experience what your body is doing, you have to become present. We need to come to the dimension of consciousness where we can see things as they are. The real is real. Thoughts are about the real, not the real itself. If you get caught in thoughts and take them to be real, you disappear. You don't exist anymore. You are a man or woman in the head. But you can come out of the jail of thought via breath and weight of the body. Come out into this moment of your existence. Divine love is the reality of existence, and it is flowing moment after moment. But the mind has to open to consciousness in order to receive this emanation. When you receive it, you know you exist, and that you are in unity with existence. Nothing is separated. This is being present. You can come to the present mentally, but working with the 9 principles in daily life can help. When you taste that you are present, you are. You exist. We don't really know who we are. But by working with the 9 principles, and by practicing Breema and self-Breema, you may get a taste of something that exists. Without the body, that something would not have a vehicle of expression, and you would never know about it. So the body is a vehicle that can connect you to reality. But if you just take the vehicle to be reality, you lose your connection to your true nature, which is eternal, not physical and temporary. Because of your eternal nature, your body becomes real, not the other way around. You don't exist because of your body. Because you exist, your body exists. We think we are defined by this body, confined by our own skin. But this way of seeing ourselves is totally unexamined. If you could put on a pair of glasses that would let you see reality, you'd see that the body is just a tiny part of yourself and is in you. You are not in it. You are not limited by time and space. In fact, you are not limited by anything. Your existence is universal. It's cosmic existence. That means the entirety, the whole of existence is one. The essential reality of you and everyone else is one. That reality expresses itself in diversity, so we each have our unique qualities. You are you, and I am me. And there is countless diversity. When we come to the timeless dimension, free from time and space, we enter into unity. Here everything is one. If we relate to this from our thoughts, we mix up these dimensions. We relate to these properly only in our being. Receiving Breema, you can have a taste of being more yourself. You get a hint of what it means to be natural, to be connected. Of course you're going to lose it, but you know you had that taste. Then during the day, you can do one self-Breema exercise. You can work with one of the 9 principles to come closer to that taste again. Because in the moment you have a taste of being present, you are free from the mind, free from past and future, and therefore free from your suffering. It's not that we choose to be in the past or future. We do it automatically, out of habit. But each time we taste, I have a body, we are present for a moment. The more we put this into practice, the more often we remember during our day that we wish to be present, and more often we have a chance to be. Without its background, Breema isn't really Breema. The background is part of placing your hand on the recipient's body. The more this background is realized by you, the more it becomes a part of you. The more consciousness becomes a part of your cells, your bones, your hands, the more the emanation of your true nature is present. That's what makes Breema Breema. Doing Breema means letting the reality of who you really are manifest itself, moment after moment. It doesn't need explanation. So the aim of practicing Breema is simply to be present. When you do Breema, of course there are sensations. Your hands are receiving sensory information. But you could receive that sensory input as an impression without interpreting it. Then there are thoughts. Thoughts flow in and out, bringing many associations and images of the past and future. Your feelings are active too, coming and going, liking and disliking. And the body is doing Breema. But all of this could take place in the background, while you have a consciousness that is not a thought, feeling, or sensation. That consciousness is aware of the thoughts, feelings, and sensations, but it does not identify with them. When this consciousness is present, you are present.
As you do Breema, let the joy of existence be present with you. Be as simple as you can be. There is no need for activity in your mind and feelings. Drop all expectation. And if you need to occupy your mind, just registering the weight of the body and the fact of inhalation and exhalation will do.
In the simplicity of Breema, there is unity, there is connectedness. Whenever you give someone a Breema bodywork session, you are giving Breema to yourself. But this self is unseparated. It means the entirety. You're not working on muscles and bones. You are inviting conscious energy to manifest. And conscious energy harmonizes us. You don't need to think. You don't need to know what you're going to do. You don't need a self-image. You only need presence. You don't have to check by asking yourself, am I present or not? You start as if you are present. As you continue, your inner atmosphere becomes more and more available. It is both impersonal and personal. It is impersonal because it is universal. It is personal because you are emanating it. In fact, you are the emanator, the emanation, and the process of emanation. All three. Every particle in the universe in its natural state is that.